Hey everybody, it's Lon.TV. I've got an update for you on the 8bitdo controllers and the Switch 2. You can now, on the Pro 3 and the Ultimate Bluetooth Controller 2, wake up your Switch just by turning on the controller and shaking it. And this would have been a short video if not for the fact that there are some procedures you have to go through to get this to work. So I thought I would do a quick how-to if you've got the Pro 3 or the Ultimate 2 to get your Switch booted up with just a shake. There are other 8bitdo controllers that are compatible with the Switch 2, but they can't yet wake it up. So the only two that can do it right now, again, are the Ultimate 2 Bluetooth Edition and the Pro 3. And we're going to dive into this in just a second, but I do want to let you know, in the interest of full disclosure, that 8bitdo sent these controllers to the channel free of charge. However, they did not review or approve what you're about to see before it was uploaded. No other compensation was received, and all opinions are my own. So let's get into it now and see how we can wake our Switch up with just a shake. All right, the first thing you have to do is get the firmware updated on your Ultimate 2 or Pro 3 to the version 2.0 firmware. To do that, you download the Ultimate software on your computer, plug in the USB cable, and then you will be brought to the screen here, and you can click on Update, and you can get that version 2.0 software installed, and you can see the shake to wake is on the list of items here that work. So once you do that update, your controller will reboot, and you're ready to move on to the next step. So why don't we take that next step now and get our yellow controller here paired up. Now, after the firmware update, you do need to put the controller into pairing mode and have it blinking. Both controllers have a button here at the top that you push to put it into that mode. And when it's blinking, what you need to do is take your Joy-Con off the side of your Switch here and boot it up by holding down the home button. And what this will do, of course, is get the Switch booted up, and it will bring you to the main menu here. So I'm going to clear past this screen. And what I'm going to do is go over now to the controller option, and I'm going to go to change grip order. And here what I'm going to do is hold down or push the left and right buttons on this controller until it pairs up. And now you see that it has paired up. And of course now I can control the Switch 2 with my 8bitdo controller, which we could do before. But now if I reattach the Joy-Con here and we put the Switch to sleep, what will happen here is my controller will deactivate, the Switch will be sleeping. And if I go ahead and turn it back on just by holding that home button and giving it a quick shake here, what will happen now is it will boot up. And I found earlier that just pairing it up after the Switch boots up won't get the shake to wake to work. You have to have the controller in pairing mode when you first turn it on, go into that controller mode, and after you do that, it will allow that shake to wake to happen. And the procedure is identical on the other controller here. You just hold down the pairing button, turn the Switch on, get the controller paired up, and after that, your shake of the controller here after powering it on will get you a boot up. So this was a nice development here for the 8bitdo controllers. It was the one thing that was missing. Now right now this only works via Bluetooth and not using the 2.4 gigahertz dongle. And remember to also make sure your controllers are in the Bluetooth mode. So on the Ultimate 2 here, you have to make sure the Switch is on the Bluetooth option there. And on this one, you need to make sure that the S mode is activated. But you can now shake your controller to wake up your Switch 2 with one of these 8bitdo devices. That will do it for this one. Until next time, this is Lon.TV. Thanks for watching.